Hello, I'm Gavin, and this is my audience. Imagine waking up every morning and immediately comparing yourself to hundreds of people before you even step out of bed. For many teenagers, this is a daily occurrence. So in this talk, I will discuss how excessive social media use can negatively impact teenagers' mental health and what we can do to address it. So by the end of this speech, I hope that you will all support limiting excessive social media use for teenagers. I have researched information from medical websites and government health agencies that examine the relationship between social media use and teenagers' mental health. Most of us use social media every day, whether that is Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, or maybe another platform. It is a major part of everyone's lives. And this social media, if you use it in excess, can negatively affect everyone's mental health. I will start with explaining the problems and its effects on the teenagers. Then I will discuss the potential solutions that can help improve teenager mental health. To start off, the biggest problem is that social media use in excess can negatively impact teenagers' mental health. According to the U.S. Surgeon General, Dr. Vivek Murthy, in the 2023 Surgeon General's Advisory on Social Media and Youth Mental Health, adolescents who spend more than 3 hours per day on social media face a higher risk of negative mental health issues such as anxiety or even depression. And another resource states from the Pew Research Center reported in 2024 that American teenagers use social media daily. And most stated that they use it for several hours in one day. So if we put these two sources together, you can see that teenagers tend to use social media for a long period of time, every day, and this increases their risk of negative mental health issues because of the social media use. And now, what are some signs that you may notice when you are trying to see people that are having this problem? You could look for people around you, such as friends or even students, that are becoming more withdrawn. Maybe they're starting to be more overly concerned with their online presence and what they look like on their social media accounts. Or maybe they're just feeling more stressed, and whenever they can't get onto social media, you can tell that they're very anxious and want to be on their phone at all times. According to the American Psychological Association, in 2023, it states that heavy social media use has been linked to increased feelings of loneliness, maybe low self-esteem, and anxiety among these teenagers that use social media. These symptoms help to demonstrate how social media can negatively influence teens. And then possible causes of these problems are caused by these platforms themselves. And this is because these platforms include things like scrolling, such as TikTok or Instagram. You scroll through videos, which keeps you engaged instead of just watching one video for hours at a time. You're actually doing something which makes you want to continue doing that repetitive motion. Maybe notifications that they send to you that maybe you closed out of the app, but now you got a notification and you want to check that, so now you get back on the app and then you continue to spend more time on that app. And the last of these is that they actually cater the content that you're getting to things that you like, which make you want to spend more time on there because you're seeing videos of things that you like. For me, it would be like basketball. And these platforms are contributing to the excessive use, and that is why for teenagers, they just need to disconnect from these platforms for a little bit of time, and that'll help increase their mental health. What is the extent of this problem, you might be asking? Is it just a certain number of people, or is it a lot? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's 2023 Youth Risk Behavior Survey, nearly 40% of high school students have reported feeling a sense of sadness or loneliness from social media. And these mental health concerns for students, families, and communities affect everybody around the country. You might also be asking, is it just those people that are affected? It's not. It's also the people that they are around. Say you have someone in a room that's really down, they tend to bring the mood of the rest of the room down. So they don't just affect themselves, they affect maybe the families around them, the people that love them, the friends that they hang out with. Everyone is being affected by the problem of them scrolling and developing anxiety from social media. And now that you understand the problems, let's talk about the solutions of reduced social media use. We need to bring it up more. Many people don't understand just how bad social media can be for you. And this increased awareness of the risk can help increase everyone's self-esteem about this problem. You could monitor your screen time. You could occasionally take breaks away from the social media, so then you could end up having activities with people that aren't online. Go outside, take a friend, have face-to-face relationships with them. And another one is providing education. Schools could end up actually instructing the students about the problems of this increased social media use and its effect on their mental health. And parents could tend to help their students by encouraging these positive habits by maybe giving them a screen time limit when they're younger. And for students, you might be wondering, it could be hard, but the easiest way for them is to go on their phone and put in a screen time limit, because everyone has it already on their phone. They just have to download and put how much time they want on their phone, and it's at no cost to them. And why do these solutions actually work to help address these problems? It helps to limit exposure. It helps to stop cyberbullying. And it also encourages offline engagement. And also, how does this help now? It promotes healthier self-esteem. It gives face-to-face relationships with other people. And it lowers people's anxiety. Evidence of this is the American Psychological Association reports that limiting social media use and increasing meaningful offline activities can help improve everyone's mental health. And it also shows that people who engage in things like sports, clubs, or activities, or maybe even volunteering, tend to have less problems with their mental health. And the last solution could be having phone-free classrooms for schools. This limits the amount of social media that people can use. And a good example is my high school. I went to a high school where you couldn't use phones throughout the entire day. Now that we have examined both the problems and the solutions, let's review the key points. Excessive social media use negatively affects teens' mental health by increasing anxiety, depression, loneliness, and even self-esteem. However, healthy online screen time and awareness helps. Starting today, monitor your daily screen time use, set screen time limits, and spend more time offline with offline activities. Social media is a tool that improves our lives, not something that controls them. So take the reins and control your life.